Welcome back to the No Limit Crypto channel. So in this video we are going to take a look at Avalanche. Finally, Avalanche is giving us something again. So if you enjoy these daily cryptocurrency and Avalanche videos, please consider liking and subscribing. Let's get right to the charts. So what do we have here? We have a symmetrical triangle. In yesterday's video, I kind of complained about us not having anything. The market wasn't giving me anything. I had no structure. I had really nothing to give you. But now we have something. We have a symmetrical triangle with some nice possible targets for it to the upside. And we actually have a good reason why a break to the downside isn't that bad. There is strong support. That's one thing that I can tell you. More of that in a minute. So the price target for this symmetrical triangle, saying that we break at the end, we're looking to getting really close to the all-time high. So it's hard to say, like, do we get to above the all-time high or do we stay a bit lower? And actually that is a pretty important thing. Breaking the all-time high would confirm to us that we are still in an uptrend and we have nothing to worry about, even if it's just a $1 above this latest all-time high. But all in all, this price target to the upside is good, and that is obviously what we want to see from the market and from Avalanche, to break to the upside. Excuse me. But the downside is actually, for me, the more interesting one right now, because let's say we break to the downside. Doesn't look that good. Obviously we would still create a higher low right here, possible, but the more important thing is that I don't even think we are going to reach this target. First of all, we have this support line here at the $43 mark. It's a strong support. I'm gonna take a look at volume profiles to explain this to you. So under this orange support line, we have the volume profile point of control. And that is the level where we had the most volume. So it is gonna be the strongest support on this channel, or if not on this channel, on this chart that we can see right now. Now, this is the visible range. So everything you see on the screen right now is in this volume profile. So that is the strong support, really strong support. But there's actually one more interesting support, and might even be stronger support. We have this right here. You can see there's big volume in this range, and for that reason I am going to draw it as a range. You can see in the past this has been a significant level. We had support here, or resistance here, broke down, resistance here, broke down. We managed to get above it, came back down, tested it again, came up, and we had this massive manipulation / whatever we want to call that dump. We found support right in this zone. We came back down here again to this zone, and now that's confusing. So we came back down to this zone again, found support, and with that support right there, we actually created this triangle. So the volume right now is decreasing. We are loading up for a really large move to the upside. But just as a disclaimer, when I tell you about these support lines right here, I don't mean that we are not going to break to the downside. What I mean is that if we break to the downside, we are very likely going to find strong levels of support that will help us to actually go to the upside. So I'm just gonna draw a quick one for you right here. Take a look at if we break to the downside. I think something like this could be forming right then. So we break to the downside, and we might even do it with some volume, with a high momentum, but I don't think the market will have enough momentum to actually break this zone. And if it breaks that zone, we still have another level of support not far under. That's $3. this little zone right here. So I think we absolutely will find support right here and just neglect that move and keep moving back to the upside. So right now, I don't think there are no bad scenarios for us. I'm not going to be very worried if we break to the downside. And that is the most important thing. Look for support, look for resistance, analyze these charts in this way, because that helps you find important levels to keep an eye on. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you very much.